Hello everyone and welcome to a new video, and on today's video it's going to be a long one. We are actually going to try our best to complete the school. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to connect Fairy Core and Forest Core so you can actually go into both of them easily, I hope. I have a really cool idea for them both, so hopefully it works out. I think I kind of mapped everything out in my head. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. First things first though, I'm picking up up around everywhere just to make sure I have enough room, because I don't know exactly where I'm gonna end it, I guess. I think I might go over one of the lines right here, where I'm digging up the flowers. So I went ahead and just did that just in case I decided to. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's funny how all the fossils and stuff get funneled into over in this area, because there's everything else is filled up with pathing and stuff. But right here, I went ahead and expanded out where I left an opening on the last school build. This is going to be used kind of as a hallway slash opening. I don't know, but I feel like that's going to look really cool. And then I started just terraforming down just a little bit to see kind of where I wanted to end it off at. I didn't know if I wanted there to be a little spot to sneak in between, so I kind of just left it kind of like that for the time being. And now I am just going along the line here. I decided not to do it right on the line, because then I'd have to get rid of my trees, and I don't want to do that just because I feel like it'll take away from Forest Core. So I just kind of left it as is, and plus it'll look better on the map. And now that that's done, I went ahead and started placing down tile, and a lot of tile. This whole cube here and that big giant one right here all has to be the same kind of path code, just to kind of change it up a little bit. And then I'm also going to make a third level right here. I don't know the size quite yet, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. The main thing I wanted to make sure is that I had enough room to place everything I wanted down. So I made sure I could do all of that first, and then this is just kind of an extra bit I kind of thought of. I can't wait to show you guys this, because I don't know, I think it's kind of cute and I don't know, cool. Now it's time to unfortunately place down some more pathing, and I don't know if you guys have oh man, what is it called, a Wii U? I have one. I feel like it'd be really cool to have a little something, a little attachment like a Wii U, kind of like a DS, where you can have a stylus and just place down stuff when you're wanting to build something. I don't know, I feel like it would be a lot easier and a lot quicker of a process, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Finishing up this one little area here. Unfortunately, I have a long way to go, but for right now, I wanted to work on right here. So this is actually going to be where all of the kind of where the villagers can go up. It's just a staircase opening to the school. I think it would be a really cool idea and something, I don't know, a little different. I am working with a smaller area, and yeah, and excuse me if I sound a little bit weird today. I think I have allergies going on right now, especially where I live at. Yeah, so don't mind me if I sound a bit nasally. Yeah, I really can't help it. And right here, I was kind of getting confused, because I am going to have to place down a lot bookshelves again, unfortunately. So I wanted to make sure I can at least put 1 to 2 back to back right here. So I just placed on pathing for the time being, because I am dreading that part, especially in close quarters, because I don't want to have to pick up all those fences. I don't know, just me being lazy. And right here, this is where you're actually going to be able to enter the school. So I went ahead and placed down the standard sidewalk pathing, just so I know where to place everything at. And right here, I think I'm going to make a little garden type of thing right here. I don't know quite yet. I might put a pretty bonsai tree or something. I don't know. I just want to make it look a little bit different from the rest of the school and something else to look at. And now that that's done, I got to fill in the rest of this road right here, and it actually looks really good. I'm really happy with how that road turned out. I know it's a little small road, but overall I think it looks really good. And me contemplating everything in my life decisions, I couldn't for the life of me decide what I wanted to do, so I just started placing down some pathing. This is going to help speed up the time, and I didn't know if I wanted like this little like rectangle here. I didn't know if I wanted it to be something else, but I just went ahead and just filled it in anyways. And then right here where all this green filled is, that big green rectangle, I kind of left it like that because I might make like a soccer, I don't know, like a playground area, like a soccer field or something. I don't know. So I kind of just left it like that. And I did end up making this into like a dirt path. I don't know. I think it looks a lot better than the light dirt. I don't know. I like it. So I went ahead and went to, actually had to buy this. I thought you get it automatically, but turns out you have to buy these. I don't know. It's been forever since I've had to do all this. So yeah, I went ahead and went back to Tom Nook and actually bought this path code. And now I can actually fill in all this area with dirt, unfortunately. So yeah, give me a second and I'll be right back. And now that we're almost done, finally, so I think I have a majority of everything kind of mapped out like how I wanted to. I left this spot bare just for a second so the dirt path can go underneath of it. I don't know, so it can look a little bit better. And then of course I gotta put tile around here, even though probably no one will ever see this. It's just my OCD. I really want to make sure I kind of fill up everything. And even for the third layer, I had to do the same thing. So again, more pathing. Man, all these balloons that I miss. Oh, I just remember the days like when Animal Crossing first came out, and it was like a bad omen not to pop a balloon. And now they just kind of fly by, and I'm like, oh, a balloon. I don't know. It kind of stinks. I really wish the old days of Animal Crossing, I don't know, like when everything was thriving was back. But unfortunately, it's not. And yeah. Now what I'm doing is I'm placing down more bookshelves just to cover up this area more. And I don't know what I was doing. I thought that was like how it was supposed to go down, but unfortunately it wasn't, so I had to pick it back up, place that back down again, and then I'm doing the same thing around this area. And I think I'm gonna leave it kind of just like only one thick so I can save some bookshelves. But me being slick, I thought that was gonna work out, but really you can see the bookshelves come through, so I had to redo all of that, and I came back with a vengeance. Basically like half an inventory full of bookshelves. Even though that doesn't really get you that far, it made me happy for the time being at least. And now that that's done, I needed to figure out where exactly I wanted the staircase to be. I didn't know if I wanted to make it sideways or if I wanted to make it like just going straight on. I think I did end up just going, yeah, I went up just like original staircase going upward. I didn't want to make it look too crazy, especially with the amount of room I did have. I didn't want to try it and it just looked bad. So yeah, I just ended up doing it like this. I think it'll look good overall. I did kind of change up the bookshelves just so I can cover up the wall more. So you don't see that, just because, I don't know, I think it looks ugly. I don't really like how that looks. So I just changed that out and it looks really good. So I have to time travel again. I'll have to time travel at least like, I think like 3 to 4 times to get in all the bookshelves. All the staircases. And then over here you see I'm placing down all the bookshelves right here that I need along the wall. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. I might do a double bookshelves here. That little gap is kind of throwing me off. I don't know. I'll get back to it. But for right now, it looks good and I'm happy with it. And now that that's done, I have all kinds of other items in my inventory. I was kind of getting a little chaotic, so I wanted to do some organization in my inventory because I lose track of a lot of things. And yeah, and right here, so this is going to be one of the only entrance into Fairy Core. So I'm gonna be putting a staircase right here, just going downward. Hopefully this looks good. If I have everything mapped out like how I want to, it should look okay. Yeah, we'll see though. This is kind of stretching it. And now that I got all those things done, I went ahead and spoke with Tom Nook and about building some more staircases. So I spoke with him and he goes on and on and on about how to, I don't know, like placing it down or whatever. Went ahead and placed it down over there by Forest Core and time traveling some more. I went ahead and got another staircase. So I did the same thing, talked to him again, placed it down, went ahead and moved stuff around. I wanted to add some stuff first before I started time traveling again. And I added a simple panel there, and I think it covered up that spot, so I think I can leave it like that. I don't know. So now I am happy with kind of like how everything was working out. And you see here a perfect little spot to where Forest Core can kind of get up here so the villagers can go to school. I don't know, I think it's cute. Now this part right here, I'm not gonna lie, if there was like a top 10 fail on like Animal Crossing, I would be at least top 3. For the life of me, I could not understand how to place down these bookshelves. I left it in the video just so I could show you guys how bad this really was. I didn't understand, or I don't know, I could not get it right, because when you place down something, they go a certain way, so you would think I would know that by like, I don't know, I probably have like 5,000-6,000 hours in this game, and yeah, I was not understanding that. So finally, when I did understand that, I had to like kind of break a lot of things just to place them down in the right spot. Like during this, I was truly laughing because I don't know what I was doing. It had to be like in a certain spot too. So it had to be where that one is right there. And I had to like kind of measure it up to that. And you see, I don't know what I was doing because I had to terraform around them again. So they had to be in a certain area. And it just wasn't clicking with me. I don't know what I was doing, but it was a really funny moment, and I just kind of want to leave this in here. I don't know. I think that's really funny, and I think that would be kind of a good idea. Like a top 10 or top 5 fail Animal Crossing. I don't know. I think that'd be really funny. Kind of to have get like the community involved, I guess. I don't know. I think that would be kind of fun. As you see, I still can't get it right, and I tried multiple times. I actually cut some of this stuff out because I think I was doing this for about like 15 minutes or so. I even got up to take a little break just because I thought I was going crazy, which I was. But finally, I was starting to get it to work somewhat because I thought I was in the clear when I put those 4 down. Soonly realized I have to do it again by the staircase. And as you see right there, that was wrong. So I ended up just pushing it in, and finally it worked out. And then I only had to do one more on the other side. I don't know. This was great. I had to pick up so many things. I even had to break down this little bit right here so I can push it. Yeah, it was, I don't know. But you know how I am. I don't know, kind of a dork when it comes to this stuff sometimes. But yeah, it worked out, and it looked really good. I wanted to make sure that it was covered in bookshelves, so it looked like an entrance to the school, I guess. I don't know. I feel like an entrance to something is important, so I wanted to make sure it looked good, and I was really happy with it. And now that I am done making a fool of myself, I can finally put everything back together, and it looks really good. I'm glad I put down some bookshelves right there. I don't know if I'm going to put some more. I don't know. For right now, I'll put down this Torii gate because I don't know. I think that looks really cute and good. And right here, just started adding more bookshelves along kind of like the back wall here so it can kind of cover up Forest Core. I don't want Forest Core to be covered because I want that to be used as kind of like the outside of the school. And now right here, I wanted to cover up the wall some more. So I went ahead and placed down a simple panel right there. And it was starting to look really good. And just to change it up some, I went ahead and put down some fence gates right there. You may be thinking why, but I feel like, I don't know, I've been watching like anime and just, I don't know, looking at other schools and stuff. And sometimes they have like little bridges and stuff they walk across, and they have like these green gates. So I don't know, I kind of wanted to do that. I think that was a cool little thing to do. I don't know. And right here, I think this little spot right here is going to be like the kind of like a little locker room and a cafeteria area. So I wanted to add just some windows so you can look out in. I don't know, I think it looks cool, so I wanted to do that. And I placed down some lockers because, like I was saying, this is kind of gonna be like a locker room kind of deal. I don't know, like sometimes like in schools, like outside you can have lockers, and I don't know, some kids eat outside. I don't know. So I went ahead and placed that down because I think that looks cool, and a random assortment of items. And down here, I went ahead and just finished off the bushes here. And like I was saying before, I wanted to add kind of like a pine, I don't know what it's called. I don't know, like a really pretty tree. So I just added that. Went back to Tom Nook, and I was going to place down my final staircase, finally, so I can add it to where Fairy Core is. So I went ahead and placed that down on a rainy day. I wanted to imagine it because I didn't know what it was going to look like. So I wanted to redo it. And as you see there, Maple wants to leave. I wish it was another one because I would go ahead and start villager hunting to kind of break up from what I'm doing here. And after thinking about what I wanted to do, I did decide to build it going this way. I feel like it's going to look better and be more like kind of like easy access, and I can build more where those like 4 like stone pathing are. So I went ahead and just winged it and placed it down. And now that that's done, time travel to the next day. And now I'm going to place down some more fencing just to kind of cover it up more. I didn't want to keep on making bookshelves and kind of didn't want to make more bookshelves. So I just placed down a lot of fencing to kind of show this is like kind of like the out yard, like the outer yard. So like, I don't know, like the playground area, like a soccer field. And now that that's done, started placing down where the cafeteria is going to be at. So I just put down all these. I use it like the outdoor stuff just because it looks good and I feel like it matches like with the green kind of, and green's my favorite color, so why not? So I just started placing those down, and I didn't know exactly where I wanted to place like everything just because it was kind of like a smaller area. So I kind of stopped kind of midway to think about what I wanted to do because I didn't know about like the room situation. So I just scooted everything over to hopefully give me like some more room, but it did kind of leave it in like a half block situation to where you can't go between. It's okay. I just left it anyways just because it will work out better. And now that I did that, I placed down some more lockers over here just to cover up the area some more. And I don't know, I think they look really cool. I like the lockers for some weird reason, so I wanted to add them. So I placed them down all along the wall just to mirror the other side. And over here, you cannot have a school without some vending machines, so I went ahead and added some vending machines. And plus, they're my favorite item, so I think they look cool. And you can see my mess over there of how much stuff I actually have. Yeah, I have a lot, but it's okay. And now what I'm doing is I'm tearing this down to see kind of if I wanted to place down some more bookshelves around here, just because this is going to be kind of a lot. But unfortunately for me, I did decide to do it just because I think it's going to look better. So I went with it, unfortunately. And this time around, it didn't take me like 15-20 minutes to place down some bookshelves. So that's a win. Right here, I did notice I had to place it down the other way just to kind of cage it off because I wanted it to be like 2 bookshelves per. And finally, when I got that done, I don't know exactly what I was going for right here. Maybe I thought I was saving a bookshelf. I don't know what I was doing. I just picked it up anyways. And now all of those look correct. Oh, I added another window right there. That's what I did. So I placed down this panel there. And I didn't know if I was going to have enough room for what I was going to do. I was really hoping I did because I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And I don't know. I think it's going to look awesome. Hopefully it will fit. So now I have to fill in all this back in and then retile it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that really quick. And now that I've finished terraforming, now I have to cage off this area with some bookshelves, unfortunately. But luckily for me, this is like the last like few bookshelves I need and I'm done. This was absolute torture. So I'm glad that's over with. And now I just had to add simple panels over here just to cover it up to make it look like part of the school again. Luckily for me, I had just enough. Thankfully, I had just enough so I didn't have to time travel again. And now that all this area right here was looking good, now it's time to cage this off some more. Now, I wanted to make a 3rd level, and I wanted it to be kind of like, I don't know, like a little secret area. Like I said, I've been watching some anime and stuff, and I don't know why, but the go-to for every conversation is going to the very top of the school. So I wanted to kind of replicate that. So I put in like a little secret like ladder right there. I don't know, I think it was cute. I wanted to add that. And they always have like a romantic scene or something up here, or like they share like a meal. So I wanted to replicate that in my own way. I don't know why. I just thought it would be a nice little touch, and plus it'll give the school even more height. And this tank right here, I feel like there's always some big like metal object at the very top, so I wanted to add that. And I just added some simple fences like around like the walls, just to kind of close it up some, to make it feel like more secluded. So I don't know, it's more personal, so I made it a little bit romantic. I put some flowers down. I don't know, I think it was really cute. And now on the bottom side here, where I thought the staircase was going to be originally, I put down some more, unfortunately, bookshelves to kind of cage it off some more. But I like how it looks. It looks really good. I was really happy that I placed it like that. Getting the fairy core is a little bit weird, but you know, I'm not perfect, and I don't know, to me, I think it looks great. And now right here, I wanted to make my little soccer field. I feel like that's a really cool idea and something that needs to be in a school. So I just placed it down all kinds of different like soccer stuff. I got me a goal, and so I wanted to add the stadium light. I have never used this item before, and I don't know, I think it looks cool, so I wanted to throw that in somewhere. Hopefully it looks good. I think it looks kind of cool. But yeah, I was looking for a random assortment of soccer stuff and sports equipment, so I think it looks cool. And the little scoreboard is really cute. I'm really glad I actually saw that to pick that up. And I added just like a sink and a little like water fountain thing, so I don't know, if you're thirsty you can get something. And I feel like this, like all these tables was just kind of boring, so I added a ping pong table. Just, I don't know, I think it's fun and something cute. And I added down some snacks and some ramen. I don't know, because you can buy some ramen from vending machine and heat it up. I think that's a cute thing to do. I don't know. And just some like scattered papers everywhere to make it look a little bit more messier, so everything's not like perfect. And I put down some papers to make it look like they were doing homework, or whoever was doing homework, I don't know. And I like these little succulents. I just feel like it adds like, I don't know, it's greenery and stuff. I don't know, it looks cute. And now everything was finally coming together, and I was really pleased with how everything was looking. I did end up getting some sports drinks and some like boba. I think that looks a lot better, and I don't know, cute. I don't know why, but it placed it right in the middle. I don't know why you'd want to do that. So yeah, went ahead and fixed that. And I just had all these like recycling stuff and trash bags I wanted to put down, some trash cans. And now that we're finally done, let's go ahead and do our final walkthrough of our school. And that wraps up today's big video. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video. This video took me a long time, so I really hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you did, please leave me a like and comment if you have any ideas, and be thinking about villagers, because we're going to be doing that very soon. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every one of y'all. But yeah, till next time.